Hey everybody, thank you for being here. It's me, Laura Lely, back with another video. And we are just going to get right into it and see what the collective needs to know today. What's been coming through is everything is not as it seems. Things are not as they seem. So for whatever that's worth, the Two of Fire, which is the Two of Wands, some type of choices needing to be made. Messenger of Air, Page of Air, so the Page of Swords, with things are not as they seem, and the Eight of Fire, which is the Eight of Wands. We're just gonna get some tarot cards. This is the good tarot. This is like one of the first tarot decks that I ever got. And that's a little loud. So we're just gonna see what we need to know. What does the collective need to know today? Thank you for surrounding us in the highest divine healing, white and golden light of protection, of love, of knowingness that all is truly well. Bringing out the most important messages for the collective today. It is sometime after 7 p.m. on July 9th, 2026, but whenever you get this message, it is meant for you. It is timeless, as they say, because time is an illusion. What? Oh, wow. The World, the Eight of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, the Emperor, the Two of Air. Did I say Three of Earth? So, Three of Pentacles, the World. So something is ending with the way, I just got the way you're making money. Something's ending with the way you make money, because the Eight of Earth, Eight of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. So I just see maybe a group of people, the way they make money is going to change. But the World is usually an end of a cycle. And obviously the Wheel of Fortune is changing energies. The energies are shifting. I've been talking about that, and I'm not going to stop talking about it, because in order to bring in that which we desire, we must speak on it. And of course, I would love to see a shift in this world in so many more ways than I could explain in one video. And we've got the Emperor and the Two of Swords. So feeling like you can't see everything that is going on, feeling like your choices are kind of being blocked, because usually in the Rider White the Two of Swords, the person on the card is wearing a blindfold. So you're not seeing everything, and that's what I was talking about. Everything is not as it seems. We are not seeing everything that is actually occurring. With the Three of Swords on the bottom, which that is the driving energy. So a lot of heartbreak, and did that just go dim? Anyways, a lot of heartbreak in this energy. With the Eight of Wands, so the Eight of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands, something is escalating quickly. That escalated quickly. Well, I just would like to get a talisman to just kind of get a little more idea of what is going on in the energy. But it seems like something that you do for money is changing. Or you might be collaborating with somebody, maybe a side hustle to make money in another way. But I see you being a boss with the Wheel of Fortune turning to the Emperor. Protection. These come up all the time, and I was just thinking about that before I started. But I've been, in my own personal journey, I've gone through a lot of spiritual attacks, and people don't understand that just by thinking a negative thought about somebody else, you are literally attacking them spiritually, because everything is, starts in our mind, in our thoughts, in our imagination, and those thoughts become things. So whether you want to admit it or not, that sometimes your thoughts can cause bad things to happen to people. That's called black magic. That's called spell work. Call it what you will. Anyways, you are protected from that. So if there is anyone that is trying to do any voodoo, hoodoo, whatever, they are blocked. God is blocking anyone and anything that is attempting to interrupt your path to your greatness, to your fortune, to your fame, to your purpose. And it's very important to know that trying to interfere with anyone's journey is against spiritual law. But to try to come between God and God's children, that's them's fighting words with the big guns up there. Okay, so we also got banish a curse, like I was just saying. So send all thoughts that are not serving your highest divine light to Jesus, to the fire of Christ, anointed, to be singed, to be sent to the incinerator, transmuted, so that you can rise like the phoenix. You are rising like the phoenix. Yes, you are rising like the phoenix because you have balanced your emotions, and people don't like that. And that's why this energy is coming through. It's like you have to overcome your fear of worrying about what everyone else thinks, because you're only building more of that by thinking about it. That's why it is so important to take no thought on anything that you do not desire. That is like one of the most important teachings from the Bible, is take no thought. Because thoughts become things, and you can send other people's nasty thoughts to God, to the light, to Jesus, and say, I release you to God. God be with you. I forgive you. I wish you all the blessings of life. God be with you now. And just know that those people, places, or things that would like to keep you hung up on an emotion, on a past person, on a past reality that is not you, they do not have any effect on you any longer. And that's really upsetting to them. They are very upset about this. There are people in your life that were, yes, 9 of air, which is the 9 of swords. They were keeping you in your head, keeping you stuck, keeping you in a cycle that was not serving your highest good. And you somehow found your strength and said, I know that I am the king of my journey. I am the emperor. I am strong, and I know that God is always surrounding all of my thoughts and all of my prayers for the highest good of all involved. And so it is, and it is so. You have found your balance, your equilibrium is restored. And so you are casting away negativity and allowing yourself to become the version of yourself that you know that you are through being confident. Confidence came up last night too, if you didn't catch that reading. And that is creating a healing energy. And also, the more you call on God, the more protection you call into your life. And that is also why people are very upset with you, because they are not able to get through to you the way that they were able in the past to interfere in your life. And I'm sorry that you've gone through that. I think a lot of people go through that in their life, where people just want to overstep their boundaries and they don't even realize sometimes they're doing it. But energy speaks louder than words. And when you can pick up on other people's energies and you know how people are thinking or feeling towards you, and you just wish them the best anyways, that's your best road. That's the best thing you can do, is just take the high road and say, I forgive you. I release you to God. God be with you now. And it is so. You will overcome, and you will be even more protected. Every time you call on God, it's like a bubble of protection is what I was going to say. So God is creating this shield. That's why they call it the armor of God. It's not some illusion. It is true. It is real. And the more you believe in it in your heart, the more your heart creates this electromagnetic field of protection, which we call God, which we call the divine, infinite light and creator of all that is, was, and will be. If I didn't say it, thank you everyone who is here tonight for this rebirth. Your magical powers have been awoken, and you are being courageous, and you are stepping into your new life, because you have known for a long time that you were meant for something else, and that you wanted to do other things, and you wanted to have success in your life. It's not just a pipe dream, I'm hearing, because you are passionate about it. And through passion and action and willpower, you have created a whole new energy, which is why the fortune which is why the wheel is shifting in your favor. And fortune favors the bold. So continue to be bold and follow your heart, no matter what anyone else says or thinks or whatever energy they send your way. Transmute that shit. Send it straight to Jesus, straight to God, straight to the light for transmutation, for healing, alchemization, and return that into unconditional love for yourself and abundance for all involved, because it's only going to create a better space for all people. With the Ace of Earth, Ace of Pentacles, whatever ideas you have, follow that lead, follow your heart, because you've been working hard to protect this idea. Concealment also was here with the talisman cards. You've been protecting something that's been building and kind of, it's like when a fire is just getting hotter and hotter. I'm seeing the image of a fire just getting hotter and hotter. And yeah, a unicorn, it's like you are a unicorn. You are so unique, and everything that you do changes the energy in the rooms you walk into. You have this gift to make people's days better. And you also came here for justice, and maybe you bring justice to people who don't have the voice and have the ability to speak up for themselves, and that could be also for animals or children or anything that needs a voice. You give it one. You bring justice to the darkness. And you've been patient in doing so, but your patience is paying off, because you never know. Nobody knows the hour of God. That's why they say, like, no, be ready, always be on point, always be prepared, because you never know when God will bring in that wave of turning, where did the wheel of fortune's wheel go? When the energy shifts, when the wheels turn, when the tides turn, that also means you're getting your justice, you're getting your just rewards, but then also those who have tried to stop you or block you are also receiving the other side of that, because everything's one side of the coin, or it's a coin. Something about the illusions that you have been under. The illusions you've been under you're moving away from those illusions. Yeah, and you know it. You have this deep feeling, the Hierophant. You've been knowing this. You've been knowing that the tides have turned in your favor, and that everything is always working out, because you've told yourself every day for how long, everything is always working out for me. I'm always in the right place at the right time. I am always supported by God. I am supported by angels. Everywhere I go, I am surrounded by an army of angels. An army of angels bring me every place I need to be at the exact moment I need to be there. I am guided. I am loved. I am protected. I am that I am. And you are one strong mofo. You are stronger than most to continue, even when the words don't come out right, even when it feels like everything in the world has tried to stop you, even when it hurts, even when you're scared, even when your voice shakes. You haven't stopped, and you haven't given up, and you have just said, I know I have something to share with this world, with the Queen of Air, which is the Queen of Swords. I know that there is something in my purpose. I know, and you are correct in knowing what you know. Keep going is what God is saying. So don't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Show me the way. That's what you say to God when you are not sure of your next step. Dear God, I am grateful for your guidance. Please continue to show me the way. And the way will be shown. Where it seems like there was not a way, where there was no possible effing way for anything to work out, it worked out. Yeah, I got out. Like, why can't I ever think of his name? Ari from Entourage. Cheese. They're like, hey, did we lock you in a dumpster? And he's like, yeah, I got out. but now there is no yeah. It's like a Mandela effect for me anyways, that I know he always said yeah. I am open and ready to receive divine love. Heck yes, you are. And homie, don't play that. When somebody does something that is not okay, stand up for yourself and just say, you know what? I'm sorry, but I disagree. I disagree. You fired. And move on and just be like, you are the weakest link. Haha. I've been watching Resident Alien and he talks so funny. So anyways, that's why. I think we might be related, distant cousins, because I have a tendency to speak like a robot or an alien sometimes. Like attracts like. Look around and decide if you like what you see. God is love, love is God, God is the universe. Truth is simple, period. So nobody puts baby in the corner. These were those cards I made a while ago, and I just found them in my drawer as I was looking for another few cards. Okay, so let's see what else do we need to know, God? Is there any channeled messages that would like to come through in this moment, here and now? For the collective, what is the most important message for the collective other than the way they make money? The way that you bring in the bread, I'm hearing, is gonna change, and you're gonna love it, and it's going to be magnificent, and it's going to be worth the wait, and it's gonna be worth your weight in gold. And you are golden, and you've always been golden, and there is something so special about the way that you exist on the earth, the way that you present yourself, the way that you enter a room and captivate everyone in there. They don't even have to turn around to see you. They just feel the shift in the energy. And for the longest time, that terrified you. So you wanted to run and hide, and you wanted to stay safe in your own little bubble, and you didn't want to be around people because it made you feel weird, because you didn't understand your power, and you didn't understand the way that your light affected other people. And so you wanted to hide your light, and God says you can't hide your light. It's that there is a big change coming. What is the Bible verse where they talk about, the lamp is not meant to be covered, and you don't put a blanket over the lamp and hide the light. You present it to the world, and you say, look at this light, look at what God did. You are a miracle. God created you just the way you are for a reason. You are perfect. You are divine. You are the one you've been waiting for. You are so strong, and you need to be the person that you needed when you were a kid. Good luck. Good luck is on your side. Yes, I had my 777 necklace on earlier, but be the person that you needed when you were a kid. Did you need someone who protected you? Did you need unconditional love? Did you need more attention? Did you need praise? Did you need to know someone had your back? You're a big kid now, and you can do that for that little pipsqueak still living inside your rib cage. And it is so important to know that. I think a lot of people forget, or we get so lost in being an adult that we forget that that little child that was us at one point, it still lives in there. And that teenager, that unruly teenager, rebellious, still lives inside of you. All of the people that you were from being a baby until now is still existing within you. Those energies are still you. They made you the person you are today. And so that's why those experiences that you did have, even if they were not good, you have to thank them. You can't hate them, because that causes resistance and it doesn't allow you to move forward on your path. And you came here to have a big, big, glorious path. Let's just get a couple of charms and see if there's any other messages. Yeah, good luck. Good luck charm. You are somebody's good luck charm. Yeah, you are a star. You are the star. Peace. You love peace, and you will do anything for your peace. And you've understood as you've gotten older that peace is more important than anything money could buy. I think this is a little bunny playing tennis. This is a lot of charms. A tooth, the tree of life, a feather, a spatula, another tree of life, another tree of life, 3 trees. So you need to get out in nature. An owl, another owl. There's something you know. There's something that you are bringing into this world. Maybe that is what it has to do with the change in your, the way you make money. There's an angel, a flower, a bunny, a seahorse. Did I say that? A crown, an umbrella. Maybe you're going on vacation. You're going to be traveling. There's an elephant here, moving obstacles and creating obstacles in places that need to be blocked. A ballerina or a dancer, an anchor, another flower, and a butterfly, and a music note, and a little girl in a dress, and another elephant. And I don't know what this one is. Looks like a bottle opener or a saw. Peace be with you and also with you. Couple more. More peace, more hearts. A 4-leaf clover. We already just talked about good luck, so that goes along with your 4-leaf clover. A flame. Made for you. So something is made for you. Something that you're going to be doing was made specifically for you. Maybe there is going to be someone who picks you out of the crowd, I'm hearing, and says, hey, we need you to be a part of this thing. You are on somebody's list. You are on somebody's list. You are on somebody's mind. You are finding love, and that is so interesting because I do have the seahorse here, and is that what it's called? Why does that seem wrong? The seahorses on that card, and then there's a seahorse here. I don't know how good you can see this because of the lighting, but you know what? It is way too hot outside to have the blinds open. It like cooks up to like 107 degrees the minute I open the blinds. So I love the light, but I can't, it gets like immediately so hot. Navigation, safe travel. So you are going to be going somewhere. Good fortune, elixir of life, cast away negativity, and financial security. So yes, your life is changing for the better. You have good fortune. You have good coming in. You have so much good because you've been so good. And you are pure. You are a divine light of the divine infinite creator. And God is proud of you. And there's like wings. There's so many wings. There are so many dragons and angels and divine beings of light protecting you, surrounding you. And the more you call on God and God's protection, God's armor, God's army comes along with that. And God's army is so big. And do you want to know why it's so big? Because God has an army, and then God's army has an army of protectors, and those protectors have an army of protectors, and those protectors have, so like it is just this immense, giant, like unbelievable, it's like the tribes. There's just tribes and tribes and tribes of protection and guidance and love, and that's why they cannot get through to you anymore, and that's why they are so dang mad. And they would love to see you fall and to get off your path again, because you've gotten on your path and off your path and on. Here's you, here's me. That's what these energies are trying to be, and they can't get to you the way they used to get you because you have changed. That the energies have shifted. You have shifted. You are the Emperor. I split it on the Emperor again. You are so strong. Keep going. What other cards do we want to pull from? DNA upgrade is happening now in your life, in your body. 12-strand DNA. There is no such thing as junk DNA. Hello, I'm sorry, McFly, but when somebody calls anything about you junk, they are dissing the creator. Duh, big mistake, huge. Tarot reader. Are you here to be a tarot reader? Do you have a tarot reader that is bringing you a very important message? Maybe this message saying you are a starseed. That's the deck I need to read from. And guess what? I have it right here. How interesting is that? I knew, I looked at it last night and I was like, oh, I should read from this. Lemurian blood. Something about your blood being very important. I cut myself the other night and it just bled and bled, and I was like, there's something about our blood that is more important than we've ever been told. That was what was coming through. Like, our blood is really important. Hidden secrets. There's hidden secrets in our blood. Your third eye is awakening. You are a descendant of Jesus. And that is why you are so heavily watched, surveillanced, gang stalked. They literally have like cults of people out in places like you wouldn't even believe, trying to like think thoughts or chant things or try to write scripts for you. And you've gone like the Roadrunner, and you've gotten out of every single trap that they've tried to put you in. And you are highly ranked in the spiritual world. You may be here on a twin flame mission, and you do have ancient divine blood. Yes, you are royalty. You are freaking royalty, bro. Who are you? Keep up what you're doing. Just know that you are an earth angel. You are a healer. You came here to heal. Every time you heal yourself, you heal the world. The world is changing. The world is ascending. You do have a big mission here on earth. These cards are made for a specific reason. You know, I a lot of times say that we are all chosen, and it's whatever side we choose. Like, do you choose good or do you choose bad? But I think there is something to this, like where maybe you did in a past life, because I know we've had a billion past lives. I don't know about a billion, but when you keep watching these near-death experiences, I really do think that they died in that reality and they came back in another reality. And so, like, I think that's the whole secret about like death. Not like to be a whole spoiler alert or anything, but I know for sure our soul goes on. Our consciousness, that spark that is God, that goes on, that does not die. These bodies may die. So I think there's something about timelines coming together and timelines shifting. Wake up. Synchronicities are getting more intense. You are seeing angel numbers 333-222-555-111-111. 11111 for so many 11 11 10 10. You have the gift of courage, and yes, courage is a gift, because everyone is not courageous, but they can be when they say every day when they wake up, I am courageous, I am strong, I am love, I am light, I am truth, I am humble, I am kind, I am loving kindness. I am here for the highest good of all involved. Oh yeah, we're gonna get some starseed cards. Goddess energy. You may be a black sheep, which is actually pretty great, because who wants to be just like everyone else? Being your true authentic self, like I talked about last night a little bit, it really does bring a new light into the world. And maybe that's why you are so magnificent and why people love being around you, because you have some type of energy that is rare, and that is, you give people, like wherever you go, people have a blessed day. And you've had to be on the defensive for that, because of that for a long time. And you do have some ancient knowledge. You have something within you, and there is something in our blood, and there is something in our DNA, and there's no such thing as junk DNA. That is literally the light codes of who and what we are. And oh yeah, 12-strand DNA. So our DNA is meant to awaken. And I think when anybody wants to give any type of medication to you that would interfere with your DNA, with your genes, with any part of your body, it's important to really consider talking to God and sitting in meditation and asking, is this the right move for me? And maybe people will be more thoughtful about taking those types of medications in the future, knowing that how important our DNA truly is. It is our lifeline. It is what makes us who we are. And I think it also carries our previous lifetimes. So anyways, on these NDEs, these near-death experiences, these people all say they see this place, and they go to talk to these people, and it's God and it's Jesus and it's their passed on loved ones telling them, you have to go back to earth, there's something you haven't done yet, you know, and all of that. And it's like, so is that us just going into a new body, into a new timeline, or else waking up to a new timeline that is very similar to this world, but it's not the same world? I know, those are all really interesting, deep thoughts by Jack Candy. Okay, let's see. That was old from Saturday Night Live a long million years ago. Strength. 5 of Swords. 5 of Air. People have battled over the knowledge that is within you and tried to figure out how to get it from you, but you are so protected. And you should call on God and just ask God, dear God, please banish all curses and all hexes and hexes that people are attempting to put onto my life. And God wants those people to know that continue to try to do that, God's not going to be so nice about it anymore, because you've had so many warnings. Everyone has had so many warnings. It is time to live and let live. Let people be who they came here to be. And if you continue to try to block them, you will be more than blocked. I don't know. I am having like full body goosebumps just knowing that is, God's not playing anymore about people who are trying to interfere with the children of God, which is everyone on this planet. Mind your own business, stay in your own lane, stop trying to think nasty thoughts or write nasty scripts or change people's destinies or destiny swap or be somebody because you want to be them. Be yourself. It's so much more awesome than trying to be just like everyone else. And as I say that, forge, don't follow. Pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you had. Be the person you needed when you were a kid. Okay? Listen. God talks. When I say God, what do we need to know? God talks. Maybe I should just call this channel God Talks. You're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness and face your true north. And yes, I meant to say happy birthday, Cancers, and happy Cancer season. And if your North Node is in Cancer, it is time for you to follow your true path. That message has been coming through. Hiereth, longing for home, homesick for the stars. When you complete this mission, you can go home. The sooner we get what we came here to do done, we can go to the new earth. It's happening. Keep holding the vision, and also keep staying strong and being your true authentic self. The more that you are your true authentic self, the more you bring through the light codes of the earth that is meant to be here, not the earth that is not being taken care of and not being loved the way it's meant to be loved. You are called. Souls, gifts, and training. It's time to step up. Whale and orca elders, share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. Listening to frequencies of higher vibration frequencies, binaural beats, all will help you to connect to those light codes that are trying to become awakened within you. And it's also known that like getting exercise and sun is going to help to open those light codes. Also, eating more greens, eating more natural foods, eating lighter foods. I need to work on that. Obviously, I was talking about my love for cookies and ice cream. Who doesn't love a little cookies and ice cream? Come on. Earth School, life's lessons, soul growth, study, and higher learning. The 7 Star Sisters, birthing creations, tapestry of life, expression. Seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. How pretty is that? I remember the soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. Keep telling yourself, even if you don't remember yet, you will when you keep telling yourself, I remember. Oh yeah, I'm remembering why I'm here. I remember why I'm here. This is not that. That is not this. Deep cellular healing. Did that one come out? I don't think so. Cracked open, called. The big picture, baby steps. Okay, here's what I was looking for. Forge, don't follow. Pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you had. If you wait until the path is perfectly paved, you won't be forging your own path. And you likely not even take the first step. And you'll likely not even take the first step. Don't let a small detail like being unable to find someone to show you the way be the reason that you don't step forward and lead. Let it be the reason that you do. The most courageous and needed leaders are the ones who don't wait for permission or until the morning. They wake up feeling ready. Take a deep breath, put one foot in front of the other, and figure it out as you go. They don't wait for someone to lead them. They lead themselves. This is a card for leaders. You're here to pave a path that hasn't been walked before, to go first and lead the way for others who are calling you in. If you feel misrepresented in the media, step forward for all of those who feel misrepresented. If no one's speaking out on the topics that you feel passionate about, share your unique voice. There's no one on earth who comes close to possessing your unique combination of skills, gifts, and life experience. Don't look to those who have come before you to work out your path. Leaders must forge their own. Do it for your daughter. Do it for the younger you. Do it for the leaders who follow. And when you go first, you make it easier for others to follow your lead. Forge, don't follow. And how are you being called to forge rather than follow, other than this message? How can you be the leader you wish you had? I have like just full on goosebumps because this card was in the drawer when I was looking for those other cards, and it's about being the leader you wish you had. And I don't know why all of a sudden I'm speaking with an accent. So you may be from New York. There may be somebody from New York who wants to meet me and make me a leader. That just had to come through because I like to dream. I'm a dreamer. What can I say? I wake up, I dream big. I say that every day. Wow. Yes. Thank you everybody who stopped by to watch this message. Thank you for being your true authentic self, even in the most difficult of times. Number 4 came up on the dice, which is a foundation, which is balance, which is stability. And it seems like you're in a great, stable, balanced place to start being a leader. So take that first step, take that leap of faith. Don't worry about what everyone else was trying to do to stop you. Call on God and say, God, please guide me, show me the way so that I can show others the way. I know that I came here to be a bright light for this world, and it is so, and so it is. Thank you so much again, everybody, for stopping by. Again, wake up. It is time to wake up. It's time for a rebirth, a brand new you. So keep doing you, honey boo, and know that you make this world a better place just by being your true authentic self, just by existing. And if you are not sure what you are meant to lead in, ask God before you go to bed. Say, God, please show me how I can be a leader in my dreams tonight. Or, I know that I will have the answer to how I am meant to be a leader when I wake up in the morning. Card 20, I am harmonious. Speaking of awakening, 11:11. The universe is arranging people and experiences on your path to help you succeed and helping you wake up to who you truly are. I love it. And I am harmonious. Card 20. And what were we talking about before? Peace. That is more important than all the money in the world, is to have peace. And to know that peace that surpasses all understanding is meant to be yours. You relate to others on an almost cosmic level. You are dedicated to building harmonious relationships of all kinds. You have the ability to persuade others to your point of view by using gentle means. I am harmonious. Sounds like you could be a lawyer. And I am focused. 12:12. Stay focused on your best possible future and remain optimistic throughout the entire journey. Your angels are right behind you as you turn your dreams into reality. And baby, your angels are with you every second of the day. Even if you don't think you have angels, say thank you every night. In all moments and all times you feel unsupported, just say, I'm so grateful for my angels. I am so grateful for my army of angels. And you will begin to feel their presence and their guidance in your life. That. And card 21, I am inspiring. You are highly creative with a strong will to succeed. Your imagination is highly charged. It reveals itself in everything you do, from your sparkling conversation to your most prized projects. Card number 21. And then that was a 12. A lot of 2s and 1s. 12, 12, 20. 11, 11. Which is a wake up, wake up, wake up. It's the first of the month. Get up, get up, get up, get you. You know that song, that old chestnut. Okay, we're just gonna do one more. Oh, also, I just am supposed to look and see what's on the bottom. I am abundant. Yes. Whatever you're doing is bringing in abundance. As you focus on all the wonderful things that surround you, you're clearing the path for more positive energy to flow in all areas of your life and creating a place for abundance. I am abundant. Dun dun dun. Split the deck. I am imaginative. I am a visionary. A visionary. Vision is scary. Start a revolution. Polluting the airwaves. What? Eminem. Okay, you are an original, innovative thinker, an excellent communicator. You have a great talent for using creativity to convey your ideas, and your optimistic attitude has an uplifting effect on others. Card number 30. And last night, Delphin, the card of the dragons that we pulled, was card number 30. It all ties together. I'm telling you what, all my readings tie together. I am observant. I am expanding. I am a visionary. Creativity is driving force in your life. Your imagination is rich and you are able to express your feelings and insights in unique ways that others can benefit from. So I will leave you with that card. Get out there and be the leader that you wish you had. Okay? And I hope that you wake up and dream big. And I love you. I mean it. I will see you on the next one. Okay? Mwah. Bye.